Erin Paine shared an adorable photo of her four children on social media. While many fans thought it was sweet, some of them think that Erin may be throwing shade at some of her sisters. Erin and her husband Chad share four children: Charles Carson, Stephen Ivy, 5, Brooklyn, 4, Everly, 2, and Holland, 15 months. Because of Erin's recent health issues, it seems unlikely that they will have any more children. This is hard for Erin and Chad, as they wanted a large family. At this point, it would be a miracle for them to be able to have another baby. In the caption of her recent post, Erin talks about how her kids aren't going to be dressed perfectly. She mentions that she wants to make memories instead of dressing her kids a certain way. She writes, "I want to worry less about the mess and less about how stylish they may be, and I want to focus on keeping those smiles big. Mamas, put your phones down and go play with those babies. Time is precious, and it is not gonna slow down." Erin Paine shades her sisters. Fans think so. On the Bringing Up Bates Reddit page, fans of the show are discussing the recent social media post. They think that Erin is specifically referring to her sister Alyssa Webster in her caption, but she could be talking about several of her sisters. For example, fans think that Josie Balka and Carlin Stewart also dress their kids perfectly. In the comments section, one fan writes, "I do think Erin has shifted away from social media to just be present with them. Alyssa seems like she primarily cares about appearances, and that isn't fun for kids." Another adds, "I totally read this as a dig at Alyssa and her picture-perfect Instagram and her enormous new house that already looks primed for social media." Other possible explanations. Other fans don't think that Erin intended to subtly comment on her sisters for dressing their kids so perfectly. They think she might just be sharing an honest mom post. On social media, more and more moms are using their platforms to speak about the ups and downs of life and motherhood. They aren't trying to be perfect, so maybe Erin is trying to do the same. A fan weighed in, writing, "It could be misconstrued that way, but I don't think she put that much thought into it." Another thinks it doesn't seem like something Erin would do. They write, "No, that isn't Erin's personality at all. Seems just typical tired mom social media stick." Of course, nobody knows what her real intentions are, so we can't say if she is actually hating on her sisters and the way they raise their kids. So, do you think that Erin Paine shaded her Bates sisters? Or do you think her post was nothing more than an honest mom post? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't miss the return of Bringing Up Bates. Carlin Bates and Evan Stewart have had a handful of health scares with their little one, Layla Ray. The 1-year-old was born with a hole in her heart, so they were very concerned about her. Now, it's looking like things are much better for Layla health-wise. Sadly, another health issue seems to be causing a problem. Layla Ray Stewart's previous health issues. In a social media post, Carlin first started talking about Layla's health. She said, "She has had breathing problems and episodes of turning blue where she can't catch her breath, because she has a small hole in her heart. I felt like my world was turned upside down as I held her in my arms. I felt so helpless watching her struggle for oxygen." Carlin and Evan Stewart take their baby for an urgent care visit. In a new YouTube video, Carlin and Evan take their viewers through their day. They take a trip to the mall so Evan can get new glasses. Then while they're there, Carlin notices that Layla's eye looks red. While vlogging in the car, the Bates daughter explains that Layla has had a sty that gets worse and better at times, but it never goes away completely. She's had a prescription cream for it too, but it doesn't seem to be working. Since it's looking redder and worse overall, Carlin and Evan decide to take Layla to urgent care. Carlin's tried getting a pediatrician appointment, but they can't fit her in. Carlin talks about how her biggest concern is Layla's eyesight. She doesn't want the sty to affect her vision someday and says it could be something else other than a sty. For some peace of mind, the family heads to urgent care. While they're at urgent care, Evan has to stay in the car due to COVID protocol. When they get back out to the car, Carlin tells Evan that they need to go see an ophthalmologist and have Layla's sty drained. The prescription that Layla was on was supposed to help with drainage, but it wasn't supposed to take the sty away completely. Carlin says it should have gone away on its own. Fortunately, it shouldn't be hurting Layla, and it shouldn't damage her eyesight. To end their day, the family picks up Starbucks and gets their dog Ezzy from their house. Then, they play at the playground. For the latest Bringing Up Bates news, check back with TV show's Ace. Don't miss the upcoming season premiere. Find the details here. Bringing Up Bates star Lawson Bates is currently on vacation. He documented his most recent trip on his Instagram stories. It looks like he's spending some time with a couple of adorable monkeys. Take a look at his snaps and find out where he is. Lawson Bates loves to travel. On Lawson's Instagram page, he has shared lots of photos from his travels. Recently, he went to San Diego with his girlfriend, Tiffany Espenson. He also gave his mom a scare as he climbed on a high cliff. He's definitely got an adventurous side, so it's no surprise that he's been to so many places. See Lawson Bates' new friends. On his Instagram stories, Lawson shared a few clips of himself interacting with a couple of monkeys. He talks to the monkeys and shows them off to his social media followers. He keeps reminding the monkeys not to jump on him and knows they're thinking about it. You can see Lawson and the monkeys in these photos. In his stories, the Bringing Up Bates star doesn't mention what kind of monkeys they are, but it's safe to say that Lawson's fans think they're adorable. Where is he currently visiting? On his Instagram stories a couple of days ago, Lawson shared a couple of photos while he was on a plane. In one snap, he's flying over Cairo, Egypt. The view is beautiful. In a second shot, shortly after the first one was taken, he's flying above South Sudan. Again, there's a gorgeous view of the sky behind the plane's wing. In his posts, he doesn't specifically state where he's visiting. It's possible he's in South Sudan, or maybe he went further than that. Hopefully, Lawson will share a clear answer soon. For some reason, Lawson hasn't shared anything on his main Instagram feed yet. With Instagram stories, he can receive private replies, but fans can't publicly comment. On his main feed, fans can leave comments for others to read. It's possible he's anticipating backlash due to him traveling amid the pandemic. Or maybe he hasn't taken a good photo for his main feed yet. Fans can expect more shots from Lawson Bates' current trip. It looks like he's enjoying himself on this trip so far. So, what do you think of the new photos from Lawson's trip? Do you think he went to South Sudan or somewhere else? Let us know in the comments below. For the latest Bates family news, check back with TV show's Ace.